All right, let's start from the beginning at the top of the list. Where are you from? Who are you today? We'll start.
Who am I today?
No. Who are you? Who were you then when you started gaming, and how did you start gaming?
When I started gaming, I was in high school. I had the high school dream. I always just dream of being in the NBA. I'm only 5'7". I think I came to my full height like in my senior year, probably actually after college, high school, to be honest.
You're still not growing?
Nah, I stopped growing now, I think. Oh. When I first moved here, they said I was 5'8". So this can't be true, but if you want to mark me up 1 inch, I'll take it, you know?
Yeah, 5'8". What do you put in your Tinder profile?
5'7".
5'7"?
Actually, no, I don't. On Bumble, I put 5'7" because it's first asked. Now Tinder asked, but I've never like reset my settings. But anyways, basketball, didn't do that. So I started obviously in Halo. Learned about Final Boss having $1 million contract split between 4 of them. It was like, wait, I'm already playing this game just for the shits and giggles. Like, if I'm actually good at it, like, why don't I try? That's when parents were all against, like, you don't know if there'll be, like, child molesters at tournaments and stuff. Like, you don't know who goes to these things. It's like, yes, I do. Kids that probably aren't going to shower the entire weekend and just want to play video games. You know what I mean? Thank God hygiene has improved. Some people could still improve, obviously.
Some people need massive help.
Yeah.
Some people are just names,
addicted.
But goddamn,
some people just addicted to that grind. They're like, I
don't
got time to do it.
I don't care.
I agree.
I don't care.
So I did Halo, learned about them. Basically set up my college schedule to set up or allow me to game. Really had a team. Just started going at it. Hit semi-pro right away. Became a pro after I want to say 2 years. Started going to events. 2008 when I became 18, got a high school job, made $550. That's how I paid my first. I only worked probably for like 2 months. This is back in the minimum wage days of cheap.
Was this 2000 and what?
I don't know. It was like anywhere from $4 to $5 something dollars. I want to say minimum wage was maybe.
Yeah, no, but in 2000 and what?
Oh, this was probably 2008. This was early 2008, and got the money, ran out of money after like 3 events, was in Orlando when I was like, all right, I got no more money to go to these events.
Jesus.
One of the first people I ever met off Xbox Live, Joe Fries. You obviously know him. His family was there at the event. They loved Disney. They were just checking it out while checking out the gaming event. He plays. His son was getting interested. Literally, I was like, yeah, this is my last event. I took a job and focus on college now, get my degrees, get a job, and just continue. He's like, well, why would you do that? This is Joe Fries' dad. He's like, why would you do that? I was like, I mean, I have no money left. Like, I'm not asking my parents for it anyways. And he's like, are you crazy, man? You're good. I was like, okay, like, what's that gonna do for me right now? He's like, I'll sponsor you to like team with my son and shit. And my son's getting good. I was like, all right, I got nothing to lose. Started coming out to Chicagoland area from like 2009, literally just 3 to 4 months at a time every summer.
How old were you in
chill.
2009?
Probably 19 or 20. Either turning 19 or turning 20.
All right, so not too young, but and not old by any means.
No, yeah.
But you were spending like 3 months for the Halo lands, right?
Yeah, like, and just at the start, it was just they had one set up, and like some teams would come because they didn't like know much about them. I was like the only first person who like jumped ship and was like, yeah, I'm down to do this with you guys. So we had 1 team, then 2 teams. His basement, by the way, at the time was just arcades on arcades. You had like the 6 racing cars in the corner.
No, you didn't.
You had Blitz and NBA Jam in the machine.
Yeah.
You had the arcade with the 50,000 games in it. It was just the ultimate like guy dungeon pat.
Period. Yeah.
So I did that, and then it became bigger. It became where like LAN started going. It'd be 4 or 5 teams staying at this house now, all playing, where he got to one point he had another LAN house where then we all shifted to that, which is like around the corner. And then from there, continue playing, got sponsored by a lot of cool people, did the Red Bull thing. Me and a neighbor were the first, besides Walshy and that entire Final Boss team, the next new people to get sponsored by Red Bull. We were able to do a lot of cool things with them. After a year of being with them, we were able to convince them to pick up our team, Status Quo.
Who came up with that name?
That was me and my friend. He gave me like a list of 10 names that we wrote down on, and then we just came to the conclusion that was the one.
Status Quo. That's such a an iconic name now, but it's like difficult. And, but then you think about names like FaZe. You think about names like 100 Thieves. You think about names like just pick any name in any esports organization, and it's not necessarily a dope name. You know, like
agreed.
Final Boss is probably like the only one that has any connotation of like gaming and that you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense, yeah, 100%.
But Status Quo, Carbon, triggers down,
just words thrown.
You know what I'm saying? Like optic.
Even people's aliases, like gamer tags or tags, like even like
why was that a thing?
Some people have like who pick their names. Obviously, like it works out for them so well, like to be able to make
Flamesword. Okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
That was a terrible name choice.
Yeah,
I mean it was personal for me, but like and obviously at that young of age, I wasn't like looking into the foreseeable future
like branding and stuff,
like see what's up.
But you know, for me, the nickname stuff has always been a thing. You know, ever since I was 15, I've always written something that wasn't my name. You know, because of my graffiti days, you had to pick.
That's very true.
You had to pick a nom de plume. Okay,
what does that mean?
A pen pal name.
Okay,
or like you had to pick a name that wasn't yours because you were doing illegal shit. You know, if I was writing if I was
Hector
scribbling,
Rodriguez, we know
I
where you live now.
Hector Rodriguez on a garbage can that I just wrote with a mean streak.
And they're knocking on your door and shit. Yeah.
So I had to pick something else, and not that Hex isn't anywhere near or close to my actual name, but it was still not my name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So for me, picking a name that wasn't that, but I just don't understand the need for the need to be anonymous on the internet. But I'm glad that it happened because it sort of gave you the alter ego that you needed in order to accomplish. I've always said that, you know, my ego, my checked ego and confidence has allowed me to do a whole bunch of shit that I would have never 100%. If I had no self-esteem in a sense.
100%. The whole name thing was great because then obviously for gaming too, it broke boundaries because it was more about personality. So you're talking to someone you don't know how tall, what gender. You'll probably know what gender they are, but like you wouldn't know anything else, and it's just literally just verbal communication. So then you're kind of able to establish something bigger, I think, there. And then when you obviously meet them, it's whatnot.